What up, YouTube? It's your boy Takeover checking in again. We back with another video, man. Day 2 of my 30-day cut, man. We getting it in. If y'all seen the video yesterday, that's just an example of how I eat. That's not how I eat every day. Like I said, I'm not on a strict diet. I'm just picking and choosing cleaner foods to eat throughout the day in order to cut. I want to show guys that you don't have to necessarily be on a strict diet to cut or get in shape or whatever the case may be, what they consider a flexible dieting or whatever the case. I'm assuming that's what they call it. I just know it's eating clean, bro. The better choices you make when it comes to food, the better you'll look, you know what I mean? The better you'll feel, the better you'll perform in the gym or whatever the case may be. So I took the day off again today. I want to say this, bro. It's always good for mental health days, bro. And let me clear this up. Mental health don't necessarily mean that you weak or you going through something or you stressed out or whatever the case may be. Man, if you got the PTO or vacation time or whatever the case, sick days or whatever the case, and you wake up one day and you feeling like forget going to the 9 to 5, you don't feel like dealing with it, you need a mental break from it, take that break, bro. Work, hey, but I mean, if you want to sit around and lounge around the house all day, that's cool, but never stop working on yourself, bro. Like, we all know how the job market is nowadays. We all know most jobs really ain't paying enough for folks to, you know, really provide for their family comfortably, pay their bills, and you know what I mean? So never stop working on yourself. Never stop chasing your dreams, bro. Like, real talk. Always, always, always grind for yourself. Don't never go clock a 9 to 5 and use the excuse of you so tired as to why you can't work on yourself. If I go punch that clock at that 9 to 5, I'm getting when I get off that clock, I'm gonna recharge, I'm gonna get my mind right, and I'm gonna go put in that work to accomplish my dreams too. You know what I mean? But today we got legs on the menu. I switched up the scenery today. I ain't been over here in a minute. We over here at the old Southside Urn, man. Y'all know some of the people who was tuned in with the channel while I was on prep. Y'all know this is where I finished my prep off. I was coming here every single day. It's a ways from my crib. I drove over here today. I'm like, damn, I don't see how I was driving over here every day. They're about to shoot. They ain't going there 40-minute drive from my crib, but I don't mind training for gyms. I mean, I don't mind traveling for gyms. As long as the gym worth it, I don't mind traveling. But today is gonna be more work, less talk type day. So y'all stay tuned, man. Don't forget to drop that 100 in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for your boy. Share the video for your boy. Let's get it, man. Let's go. So look, check it out, y'all. This whole time I've been talking to the camera with the mic. And this bogus mic wasn't even working, Jack. But y'all can still see the work. I guess I just have to do a voiceover or whatever the case may be for the parts that wasn't captured from this mic. But hey, y'all see the work, man. I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling, man. Let's go. All right, y'all. So these are the parts where I have to do a voiceover. This is the beginning of the video. They had the music up so loud and the mics weren't working, so it didn't drown out the music. But here I was explaining how I drove all the way to Southside Urn just for that leg press right there. That's one of my favorite leg press machines that I've ever used. It blasts the quads and the hamstrings. I believe it's called a Cybex. Don't get me telling the story, man. I don't know. I don't be knowing all the names of these machines and all the brands of these machines. I just know what hit hard and what don't. And this machine right here hit hard. So I'm explaining the workout. My goal is to do 100 reps. Now, I did lose count of sets, but if I lost count of sets, I always chose the number less than instead of greater than. So you start with 2 plates. You hit 2 sets of 10, add 2 plates. Hit 2 sets of 10, add 2 plates, so on and so forth. You work your way all the way up until you hit 200 reps. If you can see the quads, hey, you got to have them legs on point, man. You can't be skipping them legs, man. Like I always say, you ain't a dog if you're skipping leg day. You ain't got to squat. And this exercise or this workout video in particular is showing you how you can blast your legs without squatting. You want to make sure you're getting deep, controlled reps. Don't short stroke it. Get deep, controlled reps. Feel every rep. If the movement gets difficult, you can change your feet placements. You can go put your feet at a more wider stance. You can put them towards the top of the sled plate or put them at the bottom, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Me personally, I didn't change my feet placement. I like to squat and leg press with a narrow stance. The more narrow your stance is, the more your quads are going to get blown out. It's going to have you walking around looking like you're on thigh pads, you heard? Well, wearing thigh pads. That's how you get the quad sweep. From doing close grip, getting real deep reps. Control the negative. It's very, very important to control the negative. Don't let the weight move you. You control the weight and move the weight at a controlled pace. You also want to be sure that you're keeping your breaks very, very short. Like a minute is cool. Anything over a minute may be pushing it, because keep in mind, this is a bodybuilder style workout. This is a workout to really break down the muscle tissues or the muscle fiber, to really get that good blood in the legs. That's how you build muscle. You don't want to take long powerlifting breaks. You don't want to take 5-minute breaks between your set and stuff like that. It's supposed to hurt. Keep in mind, it's supposed to hurt. You want to walk around looking like you on noodles when you get done doing this movement. No exaggeration. But as you can see, as the weight increases, the form stays the same. The tempo stays the same. I'm getting very deep reps. I can't stress that enough. The deeper the rep, the better the rep. If you have to shorten the rep, to complete the rep, then 9 times out of 10, the weight is too heavy. Here I'm explaining how I sip on my intro workout and I sip on my water. You definitely want to make sure you're staying hydrated during your workouts. Don't be one of those guys or girls who complete a whole workout and you haven't drunk any water. Even if you're drinking an intro workout, drink water. That water gonna help move that intro workout around. That's just based off how I feel from my experience. I always drink both. I sip on my intro workout and I drink my water. I at least aim to get a half a gallon of water down every workout, at least a half a gallon. So you want to stay hydrated. That's what's going to help with the pumps. Also, the intro workout is going to help with the pumps, and the food that you eat throughout the day is going to help with the pumps. But you're going to look so much better. You're going to feel so much better if you're staying hydrated during your workouts. And as y'all can see, I love going to them gyms with them iron plates. I don't really care to go to gyms with that rubber coated crap. I don't care what nobody say. That iron make you look different. It hit harder. It make you stronger. Like when I bang that iron, and then I go to a commercial gym. They got the rubber coated weights or the bumper plates and all that old stuff. And that rubber stuff feels so much more lighter than that iron. I'm telling you, back in the days, that's all they banged was that iron. Like my first weight set was iron. I've never owned a weight set that wasn't iron. Never. Every weight set that I've ever had was iron. That's what pumping that iron, banging that steel. That's where those sayings come from. That's what they referring to. It's not a lot of gyms that have that iron no more. I heard it's really hard to find nowadays. But those gyms that do have it, if you have some gyms in your area that have that iron, man, I'm telling you, lock in. It's gonna mostly be like more bodybuilder style gyms or hardcore style gyms, which is my favorite. Like I said, I don't really care for commercial gyms. I don't really care for fitness centers and things like that. They serve their purpose. I go to them every now and then just to kind of show my face and kind of politic network a little bit. But if I'm really getting down busy, I'm going to a hardcore gym where I can really talk that yak, really bang some weight. You ain't got to worry about nobody talking about you grunting and yelling and dropping the weights and all that. 'Cause like I always say, man, if you really banging that weight, you gonna have to let that pain out. That's that pain. A lot of guys don't experience that pain. That's why they don't never relate to how people have to moan, or not moan, but but grunt and make that noise. It's just a form of breathing. A lot of people think, well, some people do overdo it, but a lot of people think that it's douchebaggish. But when you really up under that heavy weight, moving that load, hey, you won't have to let that pain out. Good pain though. It ain't no bad pain. Look at that. That boy got the noodle legs. Look at him. But like I was saying, you're gonna have to let it out. 9 times out of 10, if you able to live so quiet, most people breathing ain't on point and they ain't pushing themselves to the max. Push yourself in the gym every day. Every day you ain't gonna be your greatest, but you can make the best out of every training session. Like I say, some days you're gonna want to squat, some days you're not, but you gotta know how to improvise. I didn't feel like squatting on this particular day, but I improvised. I'm still getting that work. 200 reps on a leg press. There's not many people doing that. And I guarantee you, my leg, this video was from yesterday. I'm recording this the day after, and my legs are sore. 200 reps, man. Hey, short breaks, getting full control reps. It's gonna work, I'm telling you. And it's also good to switch it up. You don't want to just squat every time you hit legs. Switch it up. Do some leg press, do some hack squat, do walking lunges, glute bridges, or hip thrusts as they call them. All that type of stuff makes a big difference. Like I say, this is bodybuilding. I may not be competitive bodybuilding at this moment, or if I ever competitively bodybuild again, but I still want to look good. I still want to look like a statue, like a Greek god. I still want to be put together nice. You know what I mean? I'm not going to skip legs just because I'm no longer competitively bodybuilding, or that's not on my radar right now. If you a dog, put it like this, I ain't going to even say if you a dog. If you go to the gym and you train chest, shoulders, arms, back, man, train your legs, bro. Don't skip legs, bro. I'm telling you, women don't like guys who yoked up top and ain't got no wheels. They talk about y'all, bro. They talk about y'all. If you can wear the same size pants as your girl, and y'all shopping in the same skinny pants section, hey, they talking about you, bro. Girl, he got some big arms, but that nigga legs small. I'm telling you. I hear it all the time, man. Y'all boy, get in that gym, man, bang them legs, man. You can hit them once a week. I know that legs is most people's least favorite muscle group to train. It was mine at one point in time. I have a love-hate relationship with it now, though. Some days I love it, some days I hate it. But either way, I'm going to get to it. I ain't skipping no legs, man. And one thing that I can always tell people, your upper body is only going to get so big without you training your legs. Like, you don't want to look like you walking on pencils. You don't want to be a stick figure at the bottom and action figure up top, you heard? Put that work in, man. I also want to say, if you can't plate up by 2 plates at a time to get your reps in, you can plate up by 1 plate, or you can also do, instead of doing 2 sets with a set weight, you can do 3 sets or 4 sets. You just have to adapt and manipulate it to work best for you. Don't get caught up in the weight. Like I say, if you ain't getting clean money because the weight is too heavy, lighten the load. It's the reps that matter. Always choose form over weight. It's the reps that matter. Take your time, enjoy the movement, and feel the movement. I don't know why this mic keep going out, but it's all good. It's all food. Ain't no mic gonna stop me from getting this grind on, you heard? F this mic then. Pussy boy mic. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Dang. Woo. Hey. Oh. Huh? Hey. 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 Hey, that pump nasty though. Ooh, that pump is nasty. How many reps is this? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 reps, man. 100 reps just on a leg press. Now, we finna move on to some quad extensions, you heard? All right, so now that I got them legs full of that good blood from them leg press, now I'm finna get to some isolation work. I'm doing seated quad extensions. Hey, this machine right here hit hard. I'm a big fan of all the old school machines, bro. They just hit different. I like how this particular machine kind of have your bottom at a decline and your legs kind of going at an incline. It just makes the contraction so much better. As you can see, I'm controlling the movement. Keep in mind, form over weight any day. Look at the details. Accessory movements are very good for getting that detail, bro. I'm giving you out 3 different angles of this movement just so y'all can see the quality reps, bro. Good quality reps, good quality machine. Now I'm headed over to do some seated hamstring curls. As you can tell, this machine also has my bottom at a decline with my legs at an incline. The contraction is so good. And when it comes to hamstrings, I don't really load up the machines and do super heavy weight. I go fairly light on the hamstrings. It don't take really a lot to blast them hamstrings, man. And then the thing about them hamstrings, if you're not used to training your hamstrings frequently, you will cramp up or catch a Charlie horse. So be very careful when training them hamstrings. Good control movements and don't overdo it. Just do just enough to where you can feel it. Do not overdo it if you don't want to catch a Charlie horse. I'm telling you, I catch them sometimes. Ooh, boy, them jokers be hurting. I be trying to play it off, but them jokers be hurting. So as long as you're getting good quality reps, don't get caught up in the weight. I also tried to give y'all 3 different angles on this movement too, to show y'all the quality of the reps and to try to show some detail of what the muscle or what the machine is actually working. If you finding a hard time getting a contraction on your hamstrings, then if you notice, sometimes I put my hand down there to make sure I'm getting a good contraction or just to enhance the contraction. Look at them quads. Look at them. Finishing off on some quads, man. So I did the whole leg, man. And I'm also showing on here, it don't take super heavy weight. You often see a lot of people add a lot of weight when it comes to doing these calf raises. Get you a nice weight that you can control. Like I say, I might not have the biggest calves, but my calves are going to be detailed. I don't work them as I should, but I work them. And same thing apply to the calves. Make sure you're getting good quality reps. Get a good contraction at the top, a good stretch at the bottom. I'm also going to give you 3 different angles on these. Good contraction at the top, good stretch at the bottom. Control it. Don't get on there and be bouncing. You see a lot of people who just be bouncing, going hella fast. Take your time with the movement, man. Make love to the movement. Make sweet love. Don't be a quick pumper. When you quick pump, you bust fast. So make this sweet love, man, so you can last longer, you heard? But that's it for this workout, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Until tomorrow, we checking out. Don't forget to drop that 100 in the comment section for your boy. Holla back at your boy. Peace.